I'm currently at the Patterson in Keflavík, which is an old US Army airstrip. But it's a fun fact, in Keflavík the US Army had an army station a very long time. You can see these houses over there. They are built by the army, this airstrip, and there's another one over there somewhere. But I'm gonna go over the events from yesterday, like give you like a short breakdown of everything that has happened so far. At 5 in the morning, scientists gave out the warning that volcano would be very imminent and was gonna happen in the next few hours. 10 minutes later, at 5:10 in the morning, the police gave out the statement that they were gonna be evacuating all of Grindavík. 5 minutes later, or 15 minutes past 5, the Red Cross opened their doors to people that would need a place to stay. And just to give you like a rough idea of the process, there were at least 90 houses occupied last night. At 6:10, it was pretty clear that the worst case scenario, almost the worst case scenario, was very likely to happen, as the scientists said that the magma was moving under Grindavík. At the same time as they discovered that the magma was moving under Grindavík, they decided to move all policemen and also search and rescue björgunarsveitin out of the town of Grindavík, which was I mean, it's a good decision, but at the same time it's a bit sad, because for the past few days björgunarsveitin have been looking for a man that fell down a crack in Grindavík while he was working on repairing some roads there. So he was definitely allowed to be there and was supposed to be there, so we cannot say that he was being reckless or anything. At 7 in the morning, everyone had evacuated by that point, police and björgunarsveitin. At 7:59, the volcano started. The volcanic fissure came up north of the protection walls in Grindavík, and the flow of the lava was going towards the wall. So basically it was going towards Grindavík, and our hopes were that the wall was gonna stop the lava, and everything was gonna be fine. An hour later, the lava had reached the protection walls that were built. But at the same time as the lava was reaching the protection walls, the fissure was getting bigger and longer, and it was getting bigger and longer in the direction of Grindavík. 10 minutes later, the volcanic fissure was gone that far that it was on both sides of the wall. At 9:20, the lava was merely 450 meters from the nearest houses in Grindavík. In the same hour, it was clear that the lava was not flowing towards the power plant for the time being. Hárs Orka decided though to take down the voltage on the high voltage line connected to Grindavík, and was that done in the purpose basically just to protect the power plant. You can see the power plant over there, somewhere over there. At this time, workers also rushed to get expensive equipment and try to save some expensive equipment, which was good, because as soon as they saved the equipment, they started rebuilding the wall and trying to make it stronger and better. So it was quite good that they were able to get some of the equipment, or at least most of it. At 10:45, it was clear that it was only a matter of hours until it would reach the first houses of Grindavík. At 11, the mayor of Grindavík came forward and said that all thoughts about rebuilding the town should be revisited. At the same time, a new fissure appeared, and it was just outside the town, or roughly 50 meters away from the nearest houses. At 14:50, first house was reached and it was up in flames. Only 10 minutes later, a second house was claimed by the lava. At 16:40, the scientists articulated that the power of the volcano was going to be going down. At 1800, at least 3 houses had been burnt and ruined completely. As Víðir, the commissioner of the police, said, this is by far the biggest threat that we have faced since 1973 when Heimaey, which is an island, a part of the Vestmann Islands cluster, had a volcano erupt. And that is the last time since a magma has gone over an area occupied by people. Heimaey was a volcano that no one knew that the volcano was coming. Like in Grindavík, people could evacuate, but in Heimaey, no one was able to evacuate. Around midnight, it was estimated that over 200 sheep were still in the town. There is a bit of a backstory because people are trying to save them, and like people want the search and rescue to save them. But these sheep were rescued 1 month ago, before the first one started. MAST, which is an Icelandic government entity, which is Matvælastofnun. It's almost like animal welfare slash food safety government entity, basically. They said that they would recommend against moving the sheep back into Grindavík for the time being, but the owners moved it back. Now they think that the search and rescue should rescue the sheep again, but I don't know about you guys. I would value a human life over 200 sheep, to be honest.